Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 red, green jack, blue red.
Straight to the air here, it's Young. Pass brought in by Tenerolo McMillan. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
On the set.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down, Panthers.
Set, red, field. Set.
First down, Young. This is caught by Trey Palmer. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Right, trail green, trail yellow, clawed red. Ready.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Brought in right side by McMillan. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black four, smash, red. Ready?
To the air, yet again, Young. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Air it out on third. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Offense to the line fast. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. That's complete, Mike Evans. Offense in the hurry up here. To throw again, it's Purdy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's now second and 19 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Gain of 13. It's third down and 6.
Third down, Purdy. And he's caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
From the red zone on first. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Get set, get set. Yellow. What's up? Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Yellow.
They'll throw, third and long. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down.
8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Yellow.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Gain of 6. And the 49er first down. First down goal at the 6-yard line.
To the air again, Purdy. All the time in the world.
Puts him on the tackle. A 5-yard loss leads to second and goal at the Panthers' 13-yard line.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take second and goal now from the 13.
Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. Makes the catch. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on third and goal? Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive Kittle, the touchdown! So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. This our last play of the quarter.
Blaster, stay.
It's Young, the throw here on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
On 2nd and 10, Young. He's trying to push the field. This one will be intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And the 49ers will take over at the start of the next quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They take over just shy of midfield. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's McCaffrey. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel 2 tight ends. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Yellow. Get set, get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Purdy gonna go on 4th. Kittle makes the catch. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Yellow.
Purdy on 1st down. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Yellow. Stop.
Purdy a quick throw, complete. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown. That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Needle, 45, white, fury, yellow, grill, green, black, ultra. Set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Escapes the pocket. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long.
Red, black, 6, mega, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. For big yards on the right side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. He's got Smith again. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Ready, rail, black, shot, ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Set, ready. 30, blue striker. Green jack. Needle, blue. Set.
Young on 3rd and goal. The 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Go. Yellow, foot, needle, blue. Fury, yellow. Grill, green. Black, ultra. Hut, hut.
They're going for it. Young. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Ran it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So 2nd down coming up. Now Purdy. He finds Evans left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To throw again, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
18. What's up?
First down, Purdy to throw. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
4 yards. That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone now. Brought in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Outside. 18. Up.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Get set, get set. Final rounds up.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. He runs it across, touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 14.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Young working from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. He's running with it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Yep, black shot, 6, mega.
To the air on 1st down, Young. take him down right along the 30.
Go.
Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the
Red,
30-yard
cycle.
line.
White, white, black, set.
Out of the gun, Young. Flush out now to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Third and less than a yard.
6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Field, black. Come on, set. Blaster, 50, green, claws red, huge, yellow, hut, hut.
To the air on third and long. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Yep, Edo blue, green jack. Ready.
Here's Young on first and 10. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Blue, set, ready. Blue, 32. Red, yellow. Set, hut.
Now it's Young. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Just up.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
49er, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
What's up? Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Ole Miss. He gets loose down the right side. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Here we ready.
Now Young. intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Outside. Watch out.
Going with McCaffrey on the ground. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 32.
49er, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Looking out of the gun, it's Purdy. Down he goes, the Panthers got him. Working quickly here.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Blitz coming for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Purdy gonna go on 4th. Got a man, this is Evans. And he's gonna take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Panthers 14.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Come on. Blue, blue, 30. Gone red.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Down. Red. Yep, Ken Black. Ready?
On 3rd down, it's Young. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4.
Black jacket, light blue. Green jacket. Hut.
They're going for it. Young. Free inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game. Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to. Down 2 scores. Look at this. Lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
It's set. What's up?
A run with McCaffrey. And he's cut after a game of about 2. That stop made by Derek Brown.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Get set.
No throw. 3rd and long. Down the field. Evans has it. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Panthers 21.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
6. Ready?
Here's Young to throw. It's his running back. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
You don't blue. 40 field, black. Ready?
Young throwing here. He's got to push one deep down the cut at the 20-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Project S.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy on the play action. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down.
Yellow.
Throw here, 3rd down. This is a heater going deep. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Out of the gun, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Red, Edo, blue. 50, green. Field.
Young working from the gun. Completed left side to Smith. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Right, 60 red. 60 red. Black Ultra. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. Along the right sideline, there's space. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's into the end zone for the pick 6 for San Francisco. We all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. He had no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Drill green. Black. Hut.
Young back to it after the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On 2nd and 10, Young. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. He goes to the hurry up here.
Cycle. Cycle.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Pause red.
First down.
To the air on 1st down. Young buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought it better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Red. Yellow. Here we go.
Motioning left is their running back.
Right.
To the air, yet again. Young. That's caught by Hubbard. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
So this one on the defense. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Come on. Set. Black. Jump. 33. Yellow. Drill green. Ready?
Again, it's Young. Cuffs. This is Xavier Leggett. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout.
Ready?
All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Slide through. 10 black. Red. Cycle. Claws red. Red. Yellow. Set.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Chased out to his right. He's got it over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Panthers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun. Give to Hubbard. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Setting up 2nd and goal.
Set. Hut. Edo blue. Black 40. Field. Black 6. Mega. Hut.
Looking to throw. Young. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Young's throwing for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
And the 49ers are able to cover the kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Now again, it's McCaffrey heading right. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Purdy on 3rd and 1. Got a man. This is Evans. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Get set. Yellow.
They're going to pass it here. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And that sets up 2nd and 5. McCaffrey running between the tackles. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.